All right. Are we cooking? We cooking with eggs and bacon, huh? So I walked into the theater to go see the new Harley Quinn movie. The guy at the ticket counter said $4.50, right? I said $4.50. No, 4 o'clock. It's already like $3.59. He said, 4 o'clock? That's only IMAX. Gonna cost a little bit extra. I said, a little bit extra, huh? That's no problem. I got bags for days. How much we talking? He said about $5. I said, dude, $5? How about we make it 10? Keep the change. Dead ass. It was so sick. Didn't eat dinner that night. Jeans fit better. So many wins before I even stepped in the theater. Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of One Harley Quinn is now called Harley Quinn Birds of Prey. But when I watched the movie, it still said Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of Harley Quinn. So who really knows? I do wonder how many people lost their jobs over a snafu like this. I mean, the original title was so bold, like somebody had to stick their neck out over the line for it, right? Regardless, I walk into the IMAX theater like, damn, shawty. They showed this insane trailer for Tenet, the new Christopher Nolan movie. I'm going to try and find it to do a trailer breakdown. It did say IMAX exclusive, no big deal. But the movie looked so fucking cool. It was just one long scene. But pretty much I gotta not talk about that. Otherwise it'll just become a Tenet discussion and not Birds of Prey. Quick recalibration. So we start with some weird cartoon shit and like a pretty easy, shitty joke. The cartoon tells Quinn's story, so I guess we needed it. The whole time this movie struggles with if it's a Harley Quinn movie or a Birds of Prey movie. It's a Harley Quinn movie, but the title's confusing. So if it's a Harley Quinn movie, which it is, then I didn't really care for the cartoon intro. I mean, I get it, like their hands were kind of tied, and it's the most logical, effective way to start the movie. It just felt a little bit cheap. So the basic plot is that Harley Quinn has broken up with the Joker. Now everybody that she has wronged when she was with the Joker and had his protection is now out to get her. Kind of like John Wick 3, something of that nature. So she's trying to stay alive, but Black Mask catches her. And at the same time, Black Mask has a diamond that, really valuable diamond that has gone missing. So Harley Quinn bargains with him and she's like, I'll go get the diamond for you if you let me live. So the movie cuts back and forth between the other Birds of Prey and their individual storylines. Some of them are pretty cool. The plot actually worked for me. It had a little bit to do with solid pacing and, going back and forth between the three subplots, but my interest was kept up for just about the whole movie. Director Cathy Yan is a fairly new director. She has one other feature film, Dead Pigs, on her resume, but ultimately she did a pretty good job. There were definitely some flaws, bland talking scenes and bad cuts, but the good definitely outweighs the bad with some impressive fight sequences and some creative additions like text overlay, an unexpected dance sequence, and this one pretty hilarious scene where Harley Quinn accidentally does cocaine and then kicks some ass. Mostly, I just prefer creativity and gives props to it, even if it's not as clean cut as it could have been. The film clearly goes for a joking mood, and that works, but the way to improve it in this instance is just to make it funnier. And the movie wasn't unfunny, it just was hit or miss. Margot Robbie was very, very good. She holds the movie together, and it really could have fallen apart without her. Black Canary, played by Journey Smollett-Bell, was also, she was fine. Her big thing was that she had her tits out the entire movie and like really tight latex leggings. Like literally every scene, she was just busting out of whatever shirt she was wearing. It was gross. Gross. I thought Ewan McGregor was just kind of meh. Not even him. I thought he acted it pretty well. Just the character. I thought they left a lot on the table with Black Mask and mostly just made a bland villain. That was probably the film's biggest weakness outside of its writing. The ending, though, the final showdown with Margot Robbie and Ewan McGregor on the pier, I really did like how they ended it. I'm going to give Harley Quinn Birds of Prey a 7.2 out of 10. I'm excited to see what director Cathy Yan does next. And ultimately, the movie was a lot more fun than I expected. In the end, the characters came together in a way that I would enjoy watching a sequel based more around them than Harley Quinn.